They'll run on first down. It's Bryant. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Well, the Bengals and Seahawks meeting here in Week 1, and this is a combination that we haven't seen that often on the turf. If you look back to when the franchises began facing each other all the way back in 1977, but since then, just 20 meetings between the two teams. The Bengals have won 11 of them, including the last meeting back in October of 2015. Complete to Bryant. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
Tough to bring Bryant down. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. On first down, Bryant. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Preston Brown coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the shotgun, Wilson going up top. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 7. They'll run on first down. It's Bryant. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40, the 20, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's Wilson. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make happy?
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there.
You
don't deserve anything for that.
But you get credit for it? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Well, I know whoever has this team's defense, they were happy about that play.
Wilson now to throw on third down. He completes it to Bryant. A gain of 8 and a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great play there. Now, so on fourth down, here's a punter, Jeff Locke, to kick it away. And this will be taken at the 13. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
And it's
Here's Jeff Locke now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. Fielded at the 20. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it. On first down, Wilson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Sean Williams there defensively to break that one up.
didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson. Now Wilson on first down. He's going to look deep for more. That's caught inside the 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. Here's Jeff Locke now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. This is taken at the 15. And there he goes again. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Mark that down as an 85.
52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. Blue dance, blue dance.
On first down, Bryant. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. 14 yards. Here's Jeff Locke now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's pulled in at the 32. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands...
Check 52's the mic. Watch the slant, watch the slant.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
On second down now, it's Bryant. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 23-yard run. Here's Jeff Locke now. He's been terrific so far. He gets this away as he'll wisely, I'd say, angle this to the sideline. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. That's always puzzled me a little bit.
And now running right through it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. On second down, it's Bryant. Oh, he breaks another. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. On second down now, it's Bryant, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 9-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. They'll run on first down. Bryant. And he's into the clear. Past the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. After the interception, here's Wilson. Completes it to Dixon. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. On first down, it's Bryant. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending. So the victory here for Seattle. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason?